Right, here we go again. Take two. Take two, actually. I'm just going to make sure this is all working. Sure sounds like it, yeah. Take two, because this is the second attempt at trying to pick up where I was last night. Hello and welcome back to Joyless Gaming. Again. And Skyrim, that crashed on me in the middle of a loading screen last night. And then it did it just again. Right now. It's pissing me off. I want to finish the Thieves Guild story quest. It's going to make me walk all the way to my objective. Because I can't trust it to fast travel. Frankly, I can't really trust it to go through this gate, but it just went through the gate alright, so I'm thinking maybe it will work. It just doesn't want to fast travel to my objective marker, so I'm going to have to walk there. Just to be sure. So cue many minutes of... I don't know how many minutes. And my bitrate is red. Why is that? Why is that, I ask you? Are you capable of not fucking me over? Making it sound a bit worse than it is, but... hasn't also really been the best of days, but... when is it ever? I'm looking for mining spots now. I'm looking for ore veins, since I'm crossing the whole fucking countryside just to get to this spot. Because I can't trust fast travel loading screens. Why is the bitrate red? Come on, seriously. It was all green when I was just streaming before, and it fucking crashed on me again. Bloody thing. Fucking technology. I hate it. What progress have we actually made? Are things truly better? Are they truly improved? Ooh, gold. My bitrate is unstable, but it seems to be holding pretty steady at the cap that I set. I'm suddenly trying to send too much data. Catching butterflies. Was that another butterfly that just flew past my eyes? Or the camera, more like. I'm concerned that this bitrate thing is not sorting itself out. Elk. I'm also kind of afraid to use the quick save in case that gets corrupted. This crashing in loading screens thing is exactly what made me quit playing. Well, not quit playing, but quit streaming Fallout New Vegas. Because it kept doing it, and that's pretty much how every stream of that ended, was me calling it quits because the fucking game froze up in a loading screen. And then it did it in a way that corrupted the autosave, but oddly enough, also corrupted the quick save that I'd made prior to that autosave. So... and it had been ages since I had actually done a regular save. It had been like beginning of the stream. when I'd loaded it. Okay. You feeling better now that I've harvested that butterfly that seemed to be flying you around? Holy shit. Kind of don't want to take that horse because if it's not a stolen horse, it'll actually start following me everywhere. And that's kind of annoying. I suppose I could stable it. I do have stables now. If I put it in a stable, surely it would stay there. You know, it's nice and stable location. Gone minutes without saving, so I just think it doesn't crash while trying to do the quick save. Right, so I want to go either way. No, that's down the other side, so I'll go around the mountain. Oh, the bitrate's gone green. Reassuring. What's neat about this sort of thing is that I'm talking to myself because nobody watches these. Nobody watches them live. Nobody watches the archives. It's great. I noticed before that Twitch has actually got, well, this was about an hour ago, it had several thousand people watching Skyrim, and I thought, great, that means if I stream it, nobody's going to watch mine. So I don't have to worry about failing to entertain an audience. This is that one that's part of the Civil War quest line, isn't it? Or is that a different one? Yeah, that's part of the Civil War quest line. Corvanyund. Or Corvanyund or something like that, however they... I don't know. Pretty sure they had a lot of non-Nordic voice actors. So unless they gave them notes on how to pronounce things, probably just did their best. Oh, trolls and giants fighting each other. I like that giants are non-hostile by default. You have to get too close to them for them to want to attack you. I was trying to find that map marker as well, but nope. Worried about getting in a fight with a giant, which I don't want to do right now. There's that sort of serene music that makes everything sound, well, vaguely soothing. Wrecking Fund. Don't know why it wouldn't let me fast travel here, but really a lot of glitched out bullshit. It didn't fail to load. I approached. But yeah, begins another test. Alright. New autosave. Excellent. Already got Fortify Sneak, but those are light and valuable. I'll add that. I mean, I wouldn't, because I don't like fish, but... So how much of this do I have to get through before I meet up? I mean, have they taken out everything? They may have taken out everything. Oops. And if they've killed everything, I could just run through this. They have not killed everything. What the hell? No, I'll do that later. I can go to any dwarven ruin and start harvesting cogs to... Oh, damn it. What the hell? Why are there suddenly... minis to deal with? Alright. There are enemies. Gonna have to use my... Well, my Dremora is actually pretty effective, so... Stick with him. go in there. Okay. If I could... I'm willing to make the attempt on a master lock. I just need to be able to... I don't have a very good lockpicking skill. I mean, it's halfway up, but that's actually irrelevant because I don't have any other perks. The perks really make it a lot easier. That's the whole point. Well, would have been nice if it could have... Quick save again. There's other stuff floating around. I don't mind sending the Dremora to go and fight stuff for me. Except he didn't. Because he didn't attract the attention of the thing that I want him to fight. Ooh, alchemy. I really should get good at that at some point. It's very useful. Does look like it wouldn't have been terribly hard to go the other way. But I opened a master lock. I am the greatest. Could say I'm the master of unlocking. You could say that, but nobody did, so don't worry.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late.
So, okay, Mercer killed the ones inside, but what about the ones outside?
He's left behind a few surprises for us.
Oh, was there a... Oh, there was. Oh, there's potions in there. I always end up needing potions. I keep forgetting to buy them. And I suck at making them. Making myself rich, but I'm not. Ooh, pretty.
What's that?
It's what?
It's Mercer. Look. Down there.
Down where?
I'm on it, lass.
Down where? I can't... What?
Damn it, there's no way through.
I see him now.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass, and we'll be ready for him. Let's keep moving.
So these two are basically following me. So if I sneak, they sneak, which is good. I dare say their sneak skill is higher than mine. You know what? I'm fine leaving those eggs. Right, big chamber. I'm gonna save first.
Look at the size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
Can't say that I have. Imagine the riches hidden within these walls.
Can't lie up, please. Thank you.
Be careful. There's no telling what lurks within these walls.
It's all crushed. Oh, there were stairs. I didn't know there were stairs on that side as well. They're very steep. They certainly did engineer this for thiefy types, didn't they? With all the locks and sneaking. That do anything? Ah, right. I have to turn them both. It's one on each side. And they just realized that. Stop picking shit up. Is it only turning for a certain amount of time or something? Yes, it looks like it only goes for a certain amount of time, and that's what the problem was. I wasn't doing it fast enough. Fuck it. Let's just run. There it is. I'm getting stuck on my Dremora. Huh? Enemies up there? Really? What if they fell into the geometry? Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Do we not have a way of getting around that? What the fuck?
We have to get the key back.
Yeah.
Look at the size of this. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
Can't say that I have. Much is hidden within these walls. Bless you, Lady of Shadows. I live another day.
Yeah, well... Don't speak too soon, alright? Okay, having done some of the work, how about save again, because this is pissing me off. What was in here? You know what? I don't care. Seems like those things are only trying to kill me. Those traps. Big spinning blade things. Great. Here comes the spider bit. No, just bear traps. Usually...
Like we can take the low road or the high road across this chamber. Your choice.
Be careful. There's no telling what lurks within these walls. You are no match for a nightingale.
Normally when I play sneaky thiefy types, you know, intentionally, I take the sneak perks, and one of them is that you don't set off floor traps. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, that guy's supposed to die. These boots seem to be helping to make me sneak better. I think it actually was a make no sound at all, wasn't it? Okay.
Come on, show me you've got what it
Oh, do shouts count as magic for the terms of quiet casting?
Come now, resorting to petty tricks, are we? I'm going to find you.
Where they're going this way.
Enough of this! Fight me!
Nocturnal.
You just made the last.
Oh, they're not trying to fight me. He doesn't know. No idea. Okay. Cool. Haha. Little action roll. Yes. So it's a bit weird doing the sneaking without actually being built for sneaking. I suppose I spend a lot of time doing combat without being built for combat. Empty chest, lit torch. Strange. Mercer's been here. Why detect life? Unless it's a suggestion of how the Falmer find their way around. I just remembered too, having stepped on a bear trap that I had to because I couldn't disarm it.
Sure as bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough and very deadly.
We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lad. We're right behind you.
I think. What was I saying? Yeah, the bear trap. Yeah, you can actually get diseases from bear traps. In this game. Move silently. Yeah. So there's, it's like having cast the spell muffle. Which means there's not a lot of difference between movement speeds. So I may as well just go. Brynjolf. Brynjolf. You coming? Where did you come from? Right, I'm very disappointed. What? Wait, what? What? Piece of shit? Why are you telling me to speak with Tolfdir? When was the last time I actually needed to speak with Tolfdir?
Bones. Look at that monstrosity.
I'm also annoyed that this thing didn't actually
Very tough and very
do a very good job of fighting those
We can take
fuckers.
the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lad. We're right
And if
behind you.
Brynjolf... If Brynjolf had just fucking moved... Let's get him down here. Is that the... Oh... Ugh. Have you just not gotten stuck on the level geometry?
You just made the last mistake of your life.
No, I didn't want to heal the fucking enemy. The fuck is hitting me?
Petty tricks, are we?
Well, I'm trying. Are we fighting the Centurion now?
Come on, show me you've got what it takes.
He seems to be glitched.
Your fate is sealed.
That's nice. What's Brynjolf doing? Is he still limping around? Brynjolf, what are you doing? You're at full health, man.
My blade thirsts for you. I think they've gotten the message.
I just assumed die before I'd let Mercer get those gems. Until next we meet, lad.
Wait, I hear something.
Yeah, just as I was getting warmed up.
Bring you off. So which are the ones that were fucking me up? I mean, I know I don't have a lot of armor, but I was getting... Oh, far my heavy stuff. Alright. Well, I've got a quick save to go back to. Oh, that's where we were before. That was probably the magic one that was doing something, but I swear I was being hit by like arrows or something that were just fucking me up massively. Brynjolf's still limping. Don't look at me like that.
Wait, I hear something.
Really?
Darkness consume you! Nocturnal, guide my hand. Your death will be swift. Shadows take a bold but foolish move. You reveal yourself. Shadows take a bold but foolish move. Darkness consume you!
Brynjolf is very slowly making his way here. Where did Carlia go? She fell down. Right, I'm going through and yeah. Going through. And we'll see if it solves Brynjolf's problem. It has not.
Crime is one. The last seems to think old Mercer. I've learned to trust her lead at this point. A few years, the thief had broken into a nobleman. Aye. That's what the Falmer when Gallus took. Didn't take long for Enther to find not just ordinary chaps. There's Gallus and Mercer spent the better part of a month There were just too many obstacles blocking the way. The plans were shelved, and the rest is history. Next we meet lad.
Feeling better, Brynjolf?
The stench. This place reeks of Falmer.
This must be their home. We'll have to Keep silent if we want to avoid drawing their attention.
Okay. I can do that. Can you do that?
Whip for Pete.
Oh, and a petty soul gem.
Even the farmer don't deserve the pain these implements must have inflicted. The dwarves were a cruel race.
I guess it's good they're gone then, huh? Okay, that was my fault. That was your fault.
There's a mass of the farmer in this chamber. We can sneak through or take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Aye. Whatever you want to do.
Well, whatever I want to do, what I want to do is the thing that happened by accident anyway. This is, it's very annoying and weird. Very annoying and weird. It's like, oh, we can sneak through. Get spotted immediately. Okay, fuck you then. I mean, they're not going off of my light armor stats, are they? My terrible light armor stats? Because I'm not even entirely certain that it's actually proper hits that are doing it. I'm not sure if it's not magic. Could be magic, could be poisons, could be just... yeah, shit armor. Because I need to be dressed as a nightingale.
Even the farmer don't deserve the pain these implements. Mercer leaves here with the eyes. We'll never see him again.
Oh. It's my guy that was standing up. I thought you two were professional thieves. Right? Why are you fucking this up?
Of the farmer in this chamber. We can sneak through or take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Aye. Whatever you want to do, we're with you.
One would think if sneaking was the intended method. This is so shit. This is so shit.
It's just like old times.
Can't sneak through, can't fight through, it's just a pile of shit.
We can sneak through or take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Too powerful, eh?
Taste
The fuck's hitting me? And from where? Block is apparently useless.
I live another day. I'm
going in full like heavy armor because You guys keep fucking me over trying to... Virulent poison.
The water rushing through these pipes. We must be beneath a lake.
Sorry, Brynjolf. Oh, wow.
You just made the last mistake of your life.
Fucking die. Sorry about the shout, Brynjolf. Level up, eh? Always need health. Fucking hell. Getting sick of always needing health. The thing of it is, even with my heavy armor, like, I've got a lot of these. I don't have it improved, and that's what's really fucking me over, because I'm not getting enough actual damage resistance, even out of having these perks. Because I'm not getting a high enough armor rating. And I'm not getting good enough magic resistance because I'm not leveling up my alteration fast enough, which is where I can get it to level... need to get it to level 70, then I can actually... The thing I need to get that to 60 so I can get faster magic regen. Conjuration's going up, so that'll be great once I can reset Conjuration. Get some perk points. Put them on some other ones. Oh dear. And at the point I need to be able to cast Expert Illusion spells to be able to deal with enemies of my level. I should probably get that, shouldn't I? I've been doing standing power attacks a lot, so yeah, extra damage on standing power attacks. Why not? And I need to pee. So I'll be back in a minute. Like I'm fucking up my rug again, but alright. Okay. Right. Okay. I do tend to forget that this is actually one of the best ways to train sneak. Is sneak attacks. There's a regular farmer. I didn't even need to do a power attack. This is a point of no return. Master level chest. Why not have a little...
He's close. I'm certain of it. We must prepare ourselves.
And this is it. We do this for Gallus and for the guild.
Be careful. There's no telling what lurks within these walls. He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And
Like your luck had run out.
I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor, oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises.
Do you really want to piss off a Daedric prince?
Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
Yeah.
Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
Yeah, and then you started killing.
It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth.
Actually, it's more than that. That's how limited your perspective is.
Foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brunel. He's taken control of it.
I'm sorry.
Where is he?
I can't.
Where'd he go?
Best you can do.
Alright, let me just charge it up. I'll just keep using all the petty souls I have. Come on, you chicken shit.
Skeleton key in the eye, and let's get out of here.
I may not have absorb health. I think I have soul trap, but I'm going to take it anyway.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Do we, oh, we just swim? How do we get out again? I forget. Oh, is it that pipe? Once the water fills up. It's nothing to do with, like, putting back eyes. I forget. It's been quite a while. Quite a while. I have absolutely forgotten. Oh. Ah. Okay. You both there? Come on. Yep. Come on. Yeah, just wait for the water to fill up.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, just like that. It's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Yeah, yeah.
When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone.
Right, okay.
Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
How have you had the Nightingale bow the entire...
Even though Nocturnal doesn't desire worship in the traditional sense, the Twilight Sepulchre, of course, they never come into direct contact with Nocturnal, but they insisted they had her favor. As part of their duties, the priests created all sorts of baseless rituals and ceremonies, all on Nocturnal's behalf. These priests weren't a threat to the Skeleton Key, or the conduit to Nocturnal's realm, so they were tolerated. One of their ceremonies involved the Pilgrim's Path, a so-called test of worthiness. If a pilgrim was able to complete the path, it was said that they would live forever in Twilight. What that means is anyone's guess. The conduit to Nocturnal's realm, the realm of Everglow, has been in Skyrim, well, longer than recorded history. The Twilight Sepulchre was constructed around it by man and Myr in order to shield it from those who would exploit its power. It's through this conduit that we're given Nocturnal's greatest gift, our luck. What she gains in return is a complete mystery.
She's a Daedra.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Hello, Nightingale.
What Nocturnal gains in return? Well, I mean... Daedra. Who has a clue? Some of them are a lot more obvious with what it is they want. Because some of them are actually kind enough to just tell you what they want. Right, I have to go down... Where? Oh, the Twilight Sepulchre is different from Nightingale Hall. Of course. Of course. That would make sense. $290. Well. It's on the Nightingale bow. Freeze and shock. Wow, okay. Oh, great, a dragon. Oh, shit. I don't see much point in harvesting that. When I say harvesting, mining that. Oh yeah, this is still basically the same area that I was already in, so just the other side of that lake, which is the beginnings of a river. Need for hostilities. Okay, alright. Since I'm in the not trusting fast travel mood, I'm going to make my way back to Whiterun on foot. Then sell some stuff, disenchant some stuff. Oh, crap. I see Dragon's Reach. Well, it's been an experience. Oh, fuck. Glad it wasn't me they were after. Ooh, ore vein. Corundum ore vein. I like having corundum. I can make locks for my various, well, I say various. I've only got one estate at the moment, but I'm certain I will acquire more. Although in the meantime I do actually need, yeah, I've got 30,000 gold. One of the things I thought I might do while I was in the process of doing Thieves Guild related stuff was to do No Stone Unturned. Because it turns out
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul
Oh.
enjoying this fine day.
don't you start.
Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of... Ah, not the... Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
No, it's food, isn't it? Let's have a snack and wash it down. Yeah, the No Stone Unturned, it turns out, actually can be done even after you finish the guild quest line. I for some reason thought that it couldn't be. Although I think it was perhaps because I was under the impression that there were quest things that locked you out from being able to do it. But it turns out there's not quest things that lock you out from being able to do it. It's... Well, it sort of does, because if you don't join the Dark Brotherhood and instead choose to destroy them, that's your only opportunity to get into the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary in order to get the gem that's in there. But a lot of the other ones, there may be quests involved, but most of their locations are marked and you can just get to them. Well, not marked, but you know, like they're known. So I can follow a list of the things in their locations and collect them and do that quest. That might be, well, it's not fun, but cool. To have that complete, as well as go back and do a thing that apparently... I don't know, they gave it a name, but I guess it doesn't have a name in-game. Called the Litany of Larceny. Which is where you steal those unique things from each location. One of which I think is one of these Eyes of the Falmer. I guess I get to keep the other one. So that would be that section of the... that one. There's the thing in Golden Glow Estate, which I missed because I didn't go up to the...
This was as stupid as a few
yeah, you know, stuff and things. So, I think I'll get a... Actually, I should look up, just in case there's something I can possibly miss in the Twilight Sepulchre. I don't think I'll be missing something in the Twilight Sepulchre, but it's possible. Okay.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Oh, pardon me. Probably didn't even hear anything, but pardon me anyway, please.
I'm here to buy food. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Okay. There's obviously some quest that involves an Amulet of Talos, because if you ever pick one up, you can't put it away, because it says you can't drop quest items. But I don't know what quest it is. And it's obviously not a specific Amulet of Talos, it's just an Amulet of Talos. I did not have Soul Trap. Ooh.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Actually, I don't have many things I can enchant. 888, 903. $1,079. 1571.
It seems this I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Aw, I don't get all my money back. How dare you?
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
And of these ones, it's usually 928, 951. Yep. Don't want to use any grand souls.
There's a So, you wish
I do want to see if I can actually use my if I can use an empty. I guess that'll have to do.
Your mind is the best weapon you have.
I always prefer to be able to trade and get all my money back. But I underestimated how many things I could sell him. Because that's another thing too, there's a speech perk that allows you to sell anything to anyone. Can bribe guards to ignore crimes. You can do that as part of the Thieves Guild as well. Merchant. Yeah, 50. Requires 50 speech. Persuasion and intimidation. Oh yeah, that's to increase how much gold they start with. Yes. Which means you can invest in them and they get a plus 1,000. Unless they start with 1,000 and they go up to 1,500 with investment, I don't know. Most of them start at about like 500 or something, so... Oh yeah, starts close to the opening position. Nice. Lockpicks never break. What's the point of that? You don't ever need one. Sneaking. Yeah. Yes, I forgot about that one. 15 times damage on daggers. And the thing is, you can do sneak attacks and sneak power attacks. And I don't know if that actually works if you have a dagger and a sword. Because it counts well, unless you put the dagger in your right hand and the sword in your left hand, because the way dual wielding type stuff works. But if you have 2 daggers, it definitely counts as a dagger. And you can just do a sneak power attack that hits so many times, it just does so much sneak attack damage. Shadow Warrior, huh? Light armor, and apparently archery, well, I don't know if it was bugged or not, or if they fixed it or something. Archery is supposed to be affected by the, by both, stones, or maybe not both stones, maybe it's meant to be affected by the Thief Stone. Instead, despite it being listed as a combat skill, because it's more associated with other stuff. Anyway, selling stuff. Selling stuff to increase carry capacity. Shut up, Nazim.
Let me know.
There's no pussy in the Cloud District.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Take a look.
He's not... 2 straw. Okay, he's not fully restocked. Alright, I'm gonna hang on to that ebony dagger. That's actually pretty cool. And I didn't have to... I just found it. I didn't have to do anything with it. Now see, this is... Yeah. Right,
Do come back.
yeah.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Yeah, it's you.
It's obsessed with death.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables.
So what is weighing me down aside from having 3 sets of armor in my inventory? Got a lot of miscellaneous crap. Sort of. Valued together at 5,000 gold. That doesn't really seem like the heist of the millennium. Heist of a lifetime. 5,000 gold? That only allows you to buy the cheapest house in the game. So I guess, yeah, multiple sets of armor is what's weighing me down. Right, I can also swing by Lakeview Manor and drop off some stuff. And while I'm at it, see if I can make an enchanter's thing with an empty Grand Soul Gem. That's what I want to make sure of, is that I can actually use I can put away the filled Grand Soul Gems and use an empty one to make the enchanting table in the house. I could go over Big Falls Barrow. I can get there up the mountain, right? I can get at it from this side. Oh, you can't sprint and jump. Okay, maybe not this way. Maybe this way? Wonder how many of these possible mountain paths are actually intended and just sort of accidental due to the way that their level geometry works. Ah, right, okay, that's how you know. The path is actually up from this. Okay. It's been a long time since I knew my way around this place. Secunda's Kiss, eh? This is a steep path up the hill, though, isn't it? Up the mountain. Are you coming at me or not? That went well. They got a Dremora Lord standing guard while I mine. Doesn't want to talk to me. Our adventure continues, strolling through Skyrim. No. We don't want to go that way. Follow the actual path. If we're nice enough to put an actual path in, maybe follow it. Now that's not where I want to go. That's actually, yeah, that's just Riverwood, so... I actually wanted that guy to go flying. I mean, these guys are very low level. I was about to say that's the only one of those I didn't have, but I've basically abandoned the steel plate because the Nordic carved was actually better. Of course, I don't know if you can actually make Nordic carved armor. Maybe it's one of the advanced armors. Maybe they added it with a... I mean, I'm sure they added it. Probably with the Dragonborn DLC, actually. A bunch of stuff got added with that. But you might have to learn it from someone, I don't know. It's rather like the Skyforge stuff. You have to do quests and learn things, and then you can also still only make it at the Skyforge. And there's not even much point doing that, because the Skyforge stuff isn't really all that great. I think. It's my memory of it. Is that it's like better than steel, but not so worth it compared to just getting to, you know, Orcish or Ebony or something.
It's so nice to have a visitor. I get so lonely out here.
Is there a... Oh, yeah. There is. She's like got a murder basement or something. Oh, slaughterfish. I saw fish, but I didn't see slaughterfish. Hello? Do you mind, awfully, moving on? This is my house. I don't want to fight you. I probably could by now, but I don't want to. Right. Okay. I need quicksilver. I've got iron and stuff on me, but I need quicksilver. I might need some iron fittings. Not sure if I need nails. But I'm going to put away my filled soul gems. Hang on to the stuff. And hang on to that too, actually. Grand soul gem, grand. It's saying Grand Soul Gem blanked out, so it does need to have a Grand Soul. Oh, it's Moonstone. It's refined moon... Quicksilver must have been for the thingamajigger. But it obviously does actually need a Grand Soul to make the Arcane Enchanter. Since... It doesn't say filled Grand Soul Gem. That's what bothers me. So it needs gold and moonstone. I also need glass, and I didn't grab that. So, but it does need nails. Glass and moonstone. I wonder if I can calm a giant. I do have refined moonstone. Yes. And glass. I don't remember how much, but let's just take a bunch. And I need one of those filled Grand Soul Gems. Finally. At last. At last, I am sort of an enchanter. I mean, I'm not really, but... I don't like that it was facing the other way. It's like it's playing games with me. Don't have any goat horns on me. Goat horns, I could make another chandelier. Right, but yes, okay, I've done the enchanting. I've done the... You quarried stone for the mannequins. Oh yeah, because they go on a thing, don't they? Right, okay, I mean, yes. Homesteading can wait. As can the whole thing of how I do stuff in terms of something. I was going somewhere with that. I was thinking of a thing. Are you just, like, stuck here? You're telling me to clear off, but, I mean, this is my house. I was here first. This garden, that's what I was thinking of when I lost my train of thought. I think I might replant all of this so it's more planty rather than fungal. Because I might want to grow things like, you know, wheat and stuff there. I tend to, like associating things with certain locations. But the thing of it is, this location sort of just begs for being all of these because of the view, especially this side. But the other one that goes on this side is the, well, one of the other ones that goes on this side is the greenhouse. Which, let's face it, this area and this location for this house makes the most sense for having a greenhouse. Because it's at least semi-warm. Everywhere else is really cold. But further north, it makes sense to have, like, fungus growing. Because at least it's still damp, I guess. And, but yeah, because of the location, it demands that it has that. Because this location demands that that thing has the view and the deck, I prefer the houses to match. So this house is all decks. It's all outdoorsy, all with a view. I mean, this one not so much. It's a view of a mountain. But it's the west, so this is the east. So, you know, winter's morning, you come out here and have breakfast. Nice warm sunshine. And yeah, I do prefer that the houses match. I've not always done it that way. I have played where I've had the well, actually one time I think I made this all match, but it was greenhouse and the trophy room, or is no, yeah, because this is the storage. So the trophy room, and then the other side here was the bakery, or not the bakery, the kitchen. So, but where you can actually bake stuff, food that they added with the Hearthfire DLC, which has actually started to add some food that is worth cooking. Otherwise, food really isn't worth it in this game. Doesn't heal enough. And it's not even necessarily that they made it so that it makes food worth it. They added food items that are worth it because they are decent, but they also don't take salt. So many of the other food items in the game are actually just cooked meats, and they require salt. And salt is also an alchemical ingredient, and quite a useful one. Because one of its effects is oh, iron ore. I didn't realize I had all that iron ore. One of its effects is slow. So you make poisons of slow. And that's actually really valuable in terms of the actual monetary value of the potion produced. Or poison, technically. So it's good for training alchemy. Once you know which things have slow on them. And as I said, one of which is salt. Yeah, that was overkill. I summoned a Dremora Lord just to kill a wolf. Is there a way, like, down from here? Oh, shit. Oops. Oh, that's not so bad. Sorry. I thought... You stopped talking, which meant I thought you were disappearing. But you were not. Yeah, I think there's a word wall in Shriekwin Bastion. There is sort of another way down. I mean, it's not a path. But, ooh. Gold. Gold. Silence is golden, says everyone who's ever heard me talk. I really need to look up how to finish the whole thing of becoming a Thane of Falkreath so I can start hiring people at my manor. Of course, I'll have to deal with that giant at some point. Roads around here are weird. Because I have to go further along that way before there's a road that comes up this way? Or is there no road that comes up this way? Does the road go from here to there? And then along there. Right. But I'm into the wilderness because I need to find the Twilight Sepulchre. Defend me, Dremora. Defend me, minion. Yes, I called you from Oblivion to fight a wolf. Don't you feel honored to be in my presence? I know I am. This looks like some sort of bandit fort. Oh, that was marked on the map, that one. I've got some sort of miscellaneous quest there, I guess. Or maybe there's a bounty on somebody there. Damn it, Todd. Actually, no, they're actually working almost as intended in this game. It was Fallout 76 where they weren't. You just need to actually line up your light sources with a line of sight. Hello? Why is there a dog here? Oop, somebody lose a dog? Bees. Vacant beehive, except that had a bee in it. Don't you know what the word vacant means? Damn you. Forcing me to quibble over semantics. I mean, yes. Literally semantics there. Because that's the word meaning. Hello, Ghosty.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
Oh, is this Gallus?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship.
It's Gallus.
If I'd been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
Cool.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deed, and although they may not show it,
they won't show it. They'll go back to treating me like I'm bothering them.
my only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlia? She's still alive?
She's not with you.
I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
Then she'd be with you right now.
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Yeah, what do you do it for? Money. What a small mind. This thing, this object has the capacity to tap into access of planes of oblivion, and he just thought, I can make infinite money out of this because I can steal everything. What a fucking tool.
I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. With the Ebonmere closed, and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I fear they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose or their original identities. My spirit didn't manifest itself in the sepulchre immediately, so fortunately I wasn't present when the Ebonmere was sealed. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning. The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings,
Luck.
but purely through luck. Yes, absolutely. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade.
Yes, it's called RNG out here.
Think about the Guild, about the state it was in when you began. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits. Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason. I wish I could help you, but the only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help?
Okay, full of riches. Speaking in riddles. Shadows of their former selves, okay, yep. Cold into the murky, contentious of the glow. I'll need light. A root of cunning with fortune betraying the foolish. That sounds like me. Night is the new day. Ghost of the sun.
Good luck, Nightingale. Yes, my friend. How may I help?
Oh, ooh. Offer what she wants. I hope there's some in there. It's Nightshade, I think. I'm actually going to look that up because I think I might need, yeah, some stuff that I don't have. Pardon me. Is there a thing about... Alright, I'm looking at a detailed walkthrough of this just to try and find the... Oh no. I'm thinking of something else then, obviously. Okay, it's a lot more straightforward than I thought or remembered, so I don't need stuff.
someone live among the dead?
No.
Death comes
This sucks. Can you not fight them? He's just running away. They're supposed to be... It's alright. Oh, I was looking at the wrong place. Ow. Damn it. Oh, we got one of them. Okay. Working out for me. In the end. I thought it was an object. It was not. It was a tripwire. I'll take the darts. Nocturnal is here. So the fourth one was what? Oh, it's traps. Oh, but I've got the skeleton key. Wait, what? There's 2 skill books in here. Where did it say the other one was? Oh. It said see bugs that you may not find the other skill book here. And seeing as how, as I've said, that didn't really fix the thing though. See bugs. Well, the bug described should not be here. Should not have occurred. Unless it's up there.
Does someone live among the dead?
No. All for a skill book that didn't appear. Oh well. It's really just supposed to be about bypassing traps anyway. That should be it though. Well, Geronimo? Well.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years
Nice outfit.
since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from
And
the
you'll have an eternity of darkness.
For this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Mr. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
Oh, hello.
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it.
Is that a thing that happens?
With open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. This agent of strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own.
So it's basically a power for absorb health.
The agent of stealth is the master of
invisibility?
They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible. The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
No, I didn't want that one.
I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would have come true. He honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace what's once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlyle.
Yes, Nightingale? What is it? If this place is in danger ever again, the shadows will call. Should the need arise, a portal connects the sepulchre at Nightingale Hall. Use it whenever you wish. I've decided to make my home at Nightingale Hall. Since it's your home as well, I hope to see you and Brynjolf there. Of course, I may visit some of Skyrim's cities to acquire things from time to time. Can't afford to get rusty now, can we? Gallus's oath has been paid. Now his spirit becomes one with the Everglow. The realm of... No, not gone.
One with the
He's
shadows.
become one with the shadows. This is the greatest honor a Nightingale can possibly achieve. In death, he's become a part of that which we used to live. Absolutely. When we say walk with the shadows, we are asking those Nightingales
Shadow hide you.
to protect us. It's believed that they are literally what guides our uncanny luck, by placing their hands in ours. That's why the Ebonmere needed to be reopened. Without it, there's no way Nocturnal was able to allow them through.
Yeah, bloody Mercer, selfish prick.
Eyes open, and walk with the shadows.
Okay. Where's the moon? It's very bright out. Where's the moon? I swear this game looks brighter when there's no moon out. And it's just the starlight. Like, brighter at night, that is, obviously. There's no moon. Very distinct light source. Alright. So I have to... I don't have to, but I'm going to go back to... Thingy. I'm also actually just going to go back and look at... this. Okay, it was Golden Glow Estate, Hunting Brew Meadery, a map in the East Empire Company. Anything else? Okay, I didn't get that. Or the thing. Model ship, I got that. It's a puzzle cube in Calcemo's laboratory. Wait a minute, what? Bust of the Grey Fox? Okay. I have to be able to get back into Riftweald Manor. I thought I could... Wait, what? Does that mean I can't get that now? Sorry, this is... Oh. I'm annoyed. But apparently I can get back in there. Now, let's hope I can fast travel, eh? There's a lot of work to become Guildmaster. But I don't think I'm going to bother doing that. I can still get in, that's good. I thought I couldn't. I could have sworn... Could have sworn I remembered seeing a thing a while ago saying that... that it, becomes lost. It was in reference to Chillrend, the sword. That's it. And again, you know, if you're a proper thief, doing proper thieving stuff and you've got the perks, you can do all that and not get hurt because you don't set off any of the things. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that.
To magic me.
Yeah, I didn't ask you to fight me, so shut up. Getting paranoid now, quick saving and making sure that I have a separate save so that if it fucks up the autosave.
My brother in crime. What do you need?
It's good to see you in one piece, lad. It's good to see you in one piece, lad. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key? That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend. I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure the coin keeps flowing, and no one skims. If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex have more than their fair share to give out.
Yeah, and you have to do a whole bunch of them.
It's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years.
Where's the, does it not actually have a name? Anyway, that's the ship. The decanter. I've got a thing and an eye. And if I can go back and get them at any time, then that's fine.
Looking for work? Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin. Well, well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you
Beauty.
happen across any other unusual trinkets
Beauty.
like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. Must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the grey fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are. Well, well. I was looking. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like it, by the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime.
Apparently not, because apparently it's only worth 2,500 gold. I mean, you gave me more than it's apparently worth.
Hey, this guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking work is not going to make you popular around here.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back. Take a look.
I really need to actually see if I can... I probably have, but I tend to forget. Things like amethysts and that, I pile them up because I can use them in crafting jewelry, which is for training smithing and all that sort of stuff, but I end up never really getting anything out of them. You have to do so many piddly little jobs. Not necessarily because you have to do so many, but because they need to happen within the major cities, the major holds. And you need a bunch of them in each of the major holds for them to send you to that hold to do a thing.
Can I offer you some friendly advice?
You can offer, but I may not buy.
Why don't you just formally join up? Quit sitting there wheeling and dealing when you could be out there making a heck of a lot more coin. We could use someone with your skills.
Yeah, thanks for the compliment, Delvin. I may just take you up on that one day.
Yeah, just like what you have to do to get the stuff done is what's annoying and rather tedious, actually. So, yes. Really off taking a dip. Oh, the bust went there. I'm going to go and have a look at these thingamajiggas. Is there an enchanting doohickey, or is it they would do alchemy because they don't really do magic, do they? Is that steal? It's not stealing. Other way. Can I help myself to this stuff, or should I not? Seems like it might be rude. Doesn't say it's stealing, but it might be rude.
Want to talk? Go ahead.
I don't, actually. Yes, so... with that done, that's basically... Thieves Guild storyline. Quests and that done. Makes me want to go and do my usual thing, finish up in the usual place. Provided the game doesn't crash. Doesn't crash as such, it freezes up, it just doesn't load. Speak of the devil, he appears, huh? Maybe he just doesn't want me... oh no, there we go. Maybe he just doesn't want me fast traveling from inside. See... am I... not happy. I feel like I'm gonna have to kill that guy. Why did I pick up that? No, ores first. Possibly stone as well. So a little bit of catch-up homesteading, and then I think I'll call it a night. It is, after all, 1 AM. Well, just about. Yeah, I should probably replant this garden. Need nails, huh? Do I have the materials to be able to make the anvil back here? I can't just go into the cellar because I've got the thing there, but... log and iron, yep. Always need iron fittings as well. More light in here with the yeah, the table with Falmer ears. Delightful. Oh, I can't place a bow on that one. Oh. In that case. No, I put the things there. I need to put it nearby. Where can I put a bow? Okay. Carrying a lot of heavy things. There's another chandelier I can make in here, which with the goat horns. I think I'm low on nails again, though. Should be the one on the other side. Yes. And plenty of beds. There's, you know, 3 beds up here. And then beds downstairs. A couple of kids' beds, because the idea is you can adopt. Yeah, I've got the destruction one. I don't think I have all of those robes enchantments. I think there's only weapon racks that can go in the front here, or maybe a couple of other shelving type things. Guess I was wrong. Bunch of stuff. Oh yeah. Sabercat snow pelt. I think I have that. I don't have the 2 Sabercat teeth on me though. Put away the clay, put away the corundum. Glass. Actually, no, wait a minute. I think all my gold and silver and make some jewelry. $8.30. $5.80. Lots of rubies. Ah, screw it. I usually don't have a lot of silver. That's the thing. Usually just don't have silver. Because there's not a lot of good silver mines. Actually, there's not really heaps of amazing gold mines either. And there's only a couple of good iron mines. Alright, leveling up. Alright, I still need more magicka. I should get that to like a base 250 or something. Perk point. Where does it go? What do I use it for? Way I've been going, I probably should actually take some smithing perks. Got a whole bunch of quests I can do. For another time. Finally got that done after many and various issues. We are not quite properly the guildmaster of the Thieves Guild, but nominally in charge. Still have to do a whole bunch of stuff to actually make it proper, but I think maybe next time I might, while I'm remembering, might do like No Stone Unturned and finish off the collection of those other objects. Yeah. Because it's a bit boring to do the little fetch questy things on stream. I do a lot of boring stuff on stream, but it's a bit boring to do a lot of just fetch things, run around, do jobs. And they give you in random places, which means that if they don't send you to the right places, because you can actually be sent to the minor holds, I think, not even just the major holds, you can go to the minor holds because they've got businesses where you can, you know, rewrite the books and all that sort of stuff. So I think you can have like one of each job available of the different kinds of jobs, so you can actually have a whole bunch and do a whole bunch in a run, but they're not all going to take you to the same places and that to get it done quickly. So I probably won't bother with that, even though that's what restores the Thieves Guild to prosperity. But, you know, No Stone Unturned is a pretty significant side quest, just in terms of, you know, do that on stream, and so you basically end up providing a guide to it, you know. Yeah, I guess, well, if I'm going to do that, I'll have to do things like join the Dark Brotherhood, because that's where one of them is. But we'll see how I feel next time. It's been a bit of a strange trip. But I kind of feel like, yeah, probably doing all of the different guild quest lines, and then do the Civil War, and then sort of do the main story. Side quests as I go, as I find them. The occasional Daedric quest. Yeah, I don't know, and a bit of homesteading in between. There's a lot I can do in this game. There's a lot of time wasting, there's a lot of mucking around. That's the thing I was going to say about the Thieves Guild stuff, is it's actually the closest to like MMO type grinding things. It's the only one where you have a lot of those just endlessly repeating minor quests to go and do something. Because even the Dark Brotherhood doesn't have a whole bunch of... It has some, but it doesn't have shitloads of contract side quest type things. It doesn't have heaps of those. It's only really got a few. Whereas the Thieves Guild has just got heaps of repeating quests. So it's far more noticeable because it's concentrated there. There's lots of repeatable quests in the Thieves Guild, unlike the Radiant quests to do bounties and stuff in holds. I mean, they're endlessly repeatable, but they're less noticeable because they're not as concentrated. Anyway, that's enough out of me for tonight and for this thing, and this has slowly been getting uploaded to YouTube. I figured I may as well document it there, since it was me doing something, and there was a week where there was like nothing posted on YouTube because I was mostly doing this and I wasn't uploading it. So anyway, see everybody next time, whenever for whatever. Bye for now.